our first Skyhawks have exited the aircraft. Directly above show center now, they've deployed their signature Canadian flag canopies. The first one out of the plane is Master Corporal Trevor Nealon from Barrie, Ontario, an airdrop systems technician responsible for rigging and maintaining our parachutes. Jumpers are beginning to come together now, just above show center, forming a two-stack or a biplane named after the First World War aircraft of the same name. But unlike that plane, we don't have engines and we only descend.
Like right before the Snowbirds started to push everyone back.
The third jumper is now slid in, forming a three-stack, piloted by the jumper on top, and lower to the ground, slightly right of show center. We've deployed the Skyhawks flag, 450 square feet in size with a 25-pound weight attached to make sure it remains flying true. In that three-stack, higher up, being piloted by Captain Joaquin Perret, a signals officer from Lévis, Quebec, responsible for communications and all Canadian Army operations. In the middle, Corporal Benjamin Barrett from Kingston, Ontario, also an airdrop systems technician. And on the bottom, Sailor First Class Marcel Perel, a clearance diver responsible for explosive ordnance disposal on land and at sea. Master Corporal Nealon comes in from right of show center. You have an excellent view of the Skyhawks flag, as well as our signature Canadian flag canopies. Our square canopies have 7 inflatable cells open at the front, sewn shut at the rear, resembling the shape and function of an aircraft wing. Now knifing his way towards the drop zone, eyeing up the best place to land, coming in for his final approach. Flaring his canopy, converting airspeed into lift for a run-on landing. Please give it up for Master Corporal Nealon, our solo flag. And right behind show center now, we can see that our Canadian flag has been deployed by Sailor First Class Perel. And as he deploys the smoke, please rise for the Canadian anthem. The two jumpers on top fan their canopies into a side-by-side, connecting those 7 inflatable cells I mentioned earlier to form 14. This is our Canadian T, and with the flag on the bottom, this formation is as tall as a 3-story building. Just coming over show center now. Make their way towards the drop zone, breaking apart. Landing first with the flag, Sailor First Class Marcel Perel, followed by Corporal Benjamin Barrett and Captain Joaquin Perret. Please give it up for our Canadian team.
Thank you, Lieutenant Gordon. You will be back in just a few moments for a complete demonstration of the Skyhawks. Now we have the Chuters and the Jars PC-6.
Hey, Steve, Jars is carrying the jumpers today in their Pilatus PC-6 Porter. Jungle Aviation and Relay Service, they're a faith-based Christian organization that reduces barriers, eases burdens, and delivers God's Word. They do that through air, land, and water transportation. Jars has been with us here at Oshkosh since 1973. Luke, tell us about the jumpers coming up now.
We've got 5 jumpers as part of this pass out of the Jars PC-6. That is Keith Walter. He's going to be flying in our POW MIA flag. He will be followed by Josh Hitchcock. He'll be flying the flag of Patriotic Spirit, the sponsor for the Chuters Parachute Team. Keith Hanlon will be flying in a red, white, and blue banner. Yvette Walter with a pink banner. And today, our American flag will be flown in by Mr. Paul Sessions.
Yeah.
The team, of course, take a great deal of pride in flying in our Stars and Stripes. They are a veteran-owned and operated parachute demonstration team and have performed from the battlefields of Normandy, France to the beaches of the Bahamas and from the fields of the PGA to the stadiums of the NCAA and other venues across our great nation. They are now back for their second year here at EAA AirVenture Oshkosh as they continue to work these Ram Air canopies down from altitude, and momentarily we will salute the United States of America with the singing of our national anthem by Teresa Eamon. We continue to watch these 5 jumpers work their way down into the target area, and as they work their way down, the ground is in fact a great reflector of sound. Let's make some noise so they can hear you up at altitude and bring our shooters in right in on target. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are within the sound of my voice and you are able, if you would, please stand, remove your caps, and come to attention as we welcome Teresa Eamon in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that Star-Spangled Banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, a very big round of applause for Teresa Eamon and that rendition of our national anthem, and let that extend as well to Paul Sessions, bringing the flag on time and on target.
All right, then for the next portion of the Skyhawks demonstration, we turn things back over to Lieutenant Gordon.